Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. CC Sabathia gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Desmond Jennings will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Sabathia's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Corbin scoops it up, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting nine. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Stepping in, Yunel Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
Will Myers gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Runner at first here, one man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Evan Longoria will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Ben Zobrist will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Matt Moore gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, a real effective outing for him in his last start. Got the win and did not give up any runs. He'll try and do that again here.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar. Tries to dump this one out to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Maybe a little bit off the end of the bat right there, but if he gets this off the barrel, I think he probably hits it hard enough to make it out. So I think he's going to take this one.
Carlos Beltran will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runners off for second. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Wow, and a rocky start on the road here, guys. 3 straight hits surrendered, and he hasn't gotten out of the first inning yet. Mark Teixeira will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the 2nd best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, you hate to even consider getting the bullpen going here in the first inning, but we may see some stirring down there pretty soon now. That's 4 straight hits to start things off here in the first inning.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you still got to look out for Carlos Beltran these days. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the second run scores.
Batting 7.
Gary Sanchez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jennings is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Evan Longoria has always been a reliable third baseman. That's his natural position. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards in his career. You can always count on him to make the difficult stops. He still has a great arm, too.
Kelly Johnson will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Two-one, here it is. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. You get that feeling? That'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. Leading off the inning, Sid Douglas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
Sabathia into his motion. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Hit out towards second. Johnson is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7. First baseman number 21, James Loney.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Into the box now, David DeJesus. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Anton Richardson strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Longoria's got it. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Standing in now, Alcides Escobar. Grounded to third. Longoria's there. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Will Nieves steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sabathia gets the sign. On his way with the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Johnson. And way too much on the throw as it's over the head of Teixeira. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Into the box, Desmond Jennings. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Beltran. He's there and records the first out.
You know, there aren't too many ballparks nowadays where you can actually get yourself a cheap home run. But this one just about had a shot. He didn't quite get all of it, though, so it winds up being a flyout at the track.
Stepping in now, Yunel Escobar. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Striding into the box, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They trail in this one 3-0. Carlos Beltran will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck. Two-one pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. On deck, the switch hitter, Mark Teixeira. Hot shot to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Mark Teixeira is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Nobody out, runner on first. Turned on down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
And that's not a good start to the inning on the mound. Back-to-back hits have him in trouble again, and at this point, they can't afford to let this deficit get any wider than 3.
Alex Rodriguez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. First and second here with nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Jennings. 1 out.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Avi Corbin stands in. He brought home 2 runs with a base hit in his first appearance.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Gary Sanchez strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as this lead swells to 7-0.
Nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper Joe Madden now toward the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Roberto Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. In now, Kelly Johnson. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Now in the box, Anton Richardson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 4 runs here in this half inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We played 3 full. It's the Yankees 7 The Rays nothing. Evan Longoria will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hit on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Sid Douglas.
Sid Douglas stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Jacoby Ellsbury strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Nope, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jennings waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. 2 out, nobody on. And it's full now, 3-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Teixeira.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. You know, I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Standing in now, Mark Teixeira. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're still in control, 7-0. James Loney heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Sabathia sets his sights. Here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Into the box now, David DeJesus. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. Johnson in the hole. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Will Nieves.
Will Nieves will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a high chopper. Corbin charging this one. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His club will hit when we return. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Left field and deep. DeJesus going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Stepping in now, Avi Corbin. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about this afternoon so far. That's 3 at-bats, 3 base hits.
Gary Sanchez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar is there. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 7-0. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. Ready on 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? You're just making it look easy.
So 1 away now, and here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Three and 0 pitch on its way. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Right fielder, number 9, Will Myers.
Will Myers will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Sabathia pauses. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Kelly Johnson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Not a bad pitch that time. You'll get another look at it here. He just goes down and hooks it right down the line. As a pitcher, not much you can do about that one.
In now, Anton Richardson on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Jacoby Ellsbury strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set. Here's the 3-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Now to the plate, Alcides Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stephen McLean will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much. You give up 3 runs and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Into the box now, Sid Douglas. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, James Loney.
James Loney stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, this one may have been decided a long time ago, but don't tell that to this guy. He's going to approach every at-bat like the game's on the line. And he delivers here with a double into the gap.
David DeJesus will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tap fouled at home plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a fly ball. Beltran on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Richardson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Juan Koenig will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Carlos Beltran will lead things off, and then the Big Thunder comes next for the Yanks in the persons of Mark Teixeira and Alex Rodriguez.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Jennings on the move. He's got it 1 away.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Into the box, Mark Teixeira. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Hit hard to short. Escobar has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Avi Corbin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avi Corbin. He singled his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Yankees get a run, and it comes off the bat of Mark Teixeira. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Will Nieves comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Oh, no, I think that got him in the head. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Stepping in now, Desmond Jennings. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Tap down the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Yunel Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Right fielder, number 9,
Will Myers will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. One and two, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Matt Belisle will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. More swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Line towards center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Into the box now, Kelly Johnson. This is pulled into right. Myers is there, 1 away.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Anton Richardson will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
1-1, here it comes. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Escobar for 1. Back to Loney, but they can't quite get him as it'll go as a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Yankees.
Jacoby Ellsbury strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now third base coach Rob Thompson's going to wave him on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Alcides Escobar will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Hit to third, taken in by Longoria. Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. Yankees get a run on the 2-bagger by Ellsbury. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Yankees 9, the Rays nothing. Evan Longoria will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats up Johnson. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
The second baseman.
Well, they had played error-free ball until this point, but they're not going to be able to keep that up through the whole way. They wind up making their first error of the ball game right here in the 9th inning, and now they've got to make sure that it doesn't come back and bite them.
In now, Ben Zobrist. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
And let's see now.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Sid Douglas will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Yeah, 3rd strikeout for him so far. This is a cut fastball. Very different movement from a 2-seamer, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Standing in now, James Loney. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Beltran moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark, but I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
David DeJesus stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And ball 3 now to DeJesus as he looks to work his way aboard.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this save will wind up being the 3-inning variety, and that's got to be okay with him as he gets the final 9 outs to finish off this victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, CC Sabathia. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 9-0. So long from the Bronx.